It was kind of when I was in the hospital, when I was kind of first diagnosed with it. The nurse and my dad were talking to me about it, and they were like, yeah, it's when you can't produce insulin and you need insulin shots and you need to prick your finger. I'm like, why me? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to get diabetes?
When I experienced my first low, that was pretty scary. You're breathing heavily and then you just feel like you could eat anything that comes at you.
When I go to the pool and stuff, I have my pump and I'm wearing my bikini. And then a little girl will walk over and be like, oh, what's on your leg? I would explain it to them that it's for my diabetes to keep me healthy and keep me alive.
Nobody else in our family on either side has ever had diabetes. You just look at your child and think, if I could take that away from her so she doesn't have to deal with the stress and just the constant being different, I guess.
To see somebody, especially somebody you love, have a seizure, it's one of those things that, I wouldn't wish on anybody. It's scary. It's a very scary scenario, and that's where, as a parent, you do feel helpless and you do feel bad.
When I do have seizures, I'm sleeping, so I wake up and there's an ambulance and there's firemen and all around me, and my mom's around me and my dad's around me. It's really scary because you don't know what happened.
And I hope it doesn't happen to my children or my sister's children, because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
You just get used to it. It just becomes your new normal. It's just a normal that you always have to think about. You don't have the freedom to just go and be a 12-year-old girl anymore, because you've got to carry something with you all day, every day.
Advancements are being made every day, and there's more and more hope that things will happen to help improve his quality of life as he gets older.
And I think that she can live a very full life with diabetes, but you just have to make sure that you keep everything in check.
He's a tough kid. He brushes off the shots, he brushes off pain. I think the longer you live with it, the more you see that they can do it. It's a treatable disease, which is a good thing.
I play lacrosse, I play squash, I ski, I fence. Even though you do have type 1 diabetes, doesn't mean you can't do anything. I think it makes you think you should do it more.
Today he's got a continuous glucose monitor, which basically can tell him at any given point in time what his blood sugar levels are. And that's huge from where he was 10 years ago.
With the CGM, I know what number I am 24 hours, and that totally helps.
The goal for now is better treatments, because with better treatments, it'll be easier to find a cure.
I think going forward, some of the hopes that I have for him is that they can have some sort of continuous glucose monitor and a pump talk to each other and basically manage that.
I'm encouraged by the artificial pancreas, something that can just better monitor Kate's insulin levels and try to keep her steady. All the research with the beta cells are very promising, and I hope that in her lifetime there will be a cure.
Keep working on the pancreas, because that's the main thing that you need to do. Keep working on the CGM, work with diabetics, because diabetics know what they need and know what they want, because they are doing the right thing.
I personally can look back at the advances that have been made over the past 10 years and say, yes, this has benefited me and, more importantly, my son directly through the work that's been done through the JDRF.